Hello there and welcome back to this channel. Today's video is going to be a Horseman 9 challenge, which is ride from Van Horn to Blackwater in 17 minutes or less without getting wet or without touching water. We're just pulling into Van Horn now. It's about 7:05 in the morning. And today's horse is going to be the Silver Bay Kentucky Saddler, which is a riding horse.
How you been?
Now this is a pretty horse. It's got a really beautiful brown coat. I think this is technically a Palomino. As you can see here, it has 6 speed and 4 acceleration. It's not a terribly fast horse, but it's good for getting around on. And I'll be honest, I really like this horse. This is one of my favorite horses for riding around. I just like the way it looks, and that's all there is to it. This is a look at the route we're going to take today. We're going to use the rail system to get around, and there's going to be a water jump along the way. And we're just getting underway, and you'll notice the horse's cores down here. I haven't used anything special, no horse meal or nothing. Just a little bit of hay, no stimulants. And of course it's beginning to rain. And we'll get that clock going up in the upper left-hand corner so we can track our progress. I don't mind the rain. Adds a little bit of ambiance. And we're just going to head out of Van Horn this way. This brings us directly up to the river. And we're going to use this rail bridge to get across the river. Take it nice and steady across here. And just past these boulders, I'm going to go up to the left. Just taking a little bit of a shortcut. Crest this ridge here. Shoot down between these boulders that you see there. Aim for the gap in the trees. And there's a road down here. And there's a fork right there. We're going to take the uphill fork. And that's going to take us towards Emerald Ranch. There are obstacles to the left here, like that log. It's important to be careful of. Now, looking back at the horse's cores, you'll notice the stamina is very low. This horse has 5 stamina, which is the lowest stamina in the game. Each of the 3 riding horses has one stat where they're pretty low on. For example, the Morgan has 5 health. That's the lowest health of all the horses in the game. The Tennessee Walker has 5 speed, which is the slowest horse. The Kentucky Saddler has 5 stamina, which is the lowest stamina. We'll see if that matters at the end. Here we are at Emerald Station, and I just decided to take a detour here. I do get sick of going the same way all the time, so I'm going to go this way on the railroad. And that's the Heartland Overflow to the left. And the railway will pretty much take us directly to Valentine. Just having a look at the horse. As I said in Van Horn, this is the reason I like this horse, just because of the way it looks. I find this coat very pleasing. It's a really lovely brown color. I like it that the mane and the tail have this brown mixed in with them, and they're not too white. This is a really understated coat. I like it. And this is a nice big horse. Arthur looks good on it. And I find it agreeable to ride around on this horse. Okay, so this tunnel here is going to take us directly to Cornwall, Kerosene and Tar. You know what? Let's go through the gate here. and see what happens. Not too much. Yeah, they just didn't have time to react. Alright, so I'll link back up the rail line here. You can see twin stack pass off to the left over there. And we'll just follow the rail line into Valentine. We're just over 4 minutes into the challenge. That leaves us with almost 13 minutes to make it to our destination. I like the cadence of this horse. It's got a nice gait, nice long gait. Alright, and if you see the stamina kind of flagging a little bit, so just going through Valentine here and slowing down a little bit, give it a little bit of hay. That's going to get that stamina back up to 100%, which is only 5. Was thinking about giving it a horse ointment, but no, we'll stay with it. Alright, so I'm just going to carefully ride out of town here. And now we need to get across the river again. So I'm going to go down this way and take the rope bridge across. I like going this way. Now this is one of the best views. It's got such a nice view here of this big canyon that's behind Valentine. Beautiful water, beautiful river down there. Yeah, a little bit wobbly. Won't linger here too long. And just up ahead, the trail goes to the left. It's easy to miss this turn if you're riding full blast. And then down through this little chute is like wee, you know. And up the other side, being aware that there is a cliff to the left as you crest the hill here. Easy to fall off there. And then I'm just going to get back on the rail line. Now this tunnel up ahead is the site of the gang's first train robbery in Chapter 1. The gang is gathered directly above us right now, and just up ahead is where Bill plants the dynamite, and Arthur goes to help him, and that's just up ahead. And the gang would be gathered to behind us and to the left. And now we're just headed towards Wallace Station.
There you go.
Just straighten some of these curves out a little bit. And there's Wallace Station right there. That's a nice place to pull one of the shop robberies for the gambler challenges, because there's not any lawmen around. You can get away with it pretty easy. Alright, and this is the last river we have to cross. That river goes upstream towards the Little Creek River Valley and Hanging Dog Ranch. So we're just going to leave the rail line now, go directly down to the trail. And if we were to go right, that would go to Hanging Dog Ranch, but we're going to go this way. And if we shoot up to the right, uphill, this will take us up towards Mount Shan. We're at the halfway point with the time. Now, I don't know what I'm doing right here. I left the trail. I don't know why I did that. Stupid. Okay. And if you wanted to go to Mount Shan, you'd go to the right here. We're not going to go to Mount Shan today. This is the road to Strawberry. So if we wanted to go to Strawberry, we would just go left here. There's the gate. We'll go up through here. Now again, I decided to leave the trail right here. I'm not really sure what I thought I was doing, but I found myself confronted with more water, so I knew I would have to get across this water somehow, so I found a place to jump right here. Kentucky Saddler is a decent jumper, nice big horse. Most of the big horses can jump. And now I'm not really sure where I am, to be perfectly honest. Okay, I don't want to go uphill. Nah, that's not where I want to go. So, just go down here. Gotta find the way if I go here. I think where I want to go is off this way. Okay. Yeah, now I know where I am again.
You're all right.
And we're approaching Lake Owanjila, or Owanjila. Carefully come down here to the dam, and we're right at 11 minutes now. I'll take a tonic, and I'm not going to give one to the Kentucky Saddler. I just want to see how he gets along. Go right through here, and I expect them to spawn right here. No? Huh. Well, that's interesting. They usually spawn right back there. And I think I'll go down to the river. Okay, there they are there. Oh, they're... maybe that's not a good idea. I'll go through... I'll just stick to the trail. We got a lawman here. Whoa! That was close. Alright. So I'm going to try to stick to the trail as much as possible. These woods are very treacherous. They got boulders, they got logs, they have bears.
Yeah, you all right there, boy?
And it looks like we weathered that storm.
Easy, boy.
And now we're on the road past Beecher's Hope. The only thing I should have in front of me now is a cougar. And hopefully if I see him first, I'll be able to give him a blast of the shotgun. No? Okay, good.
That's my boy. Yeah. How you doing, boy?
Alright, so even with the sort of roundabout way we went, still looking really great on time. It's not even 14 minutes yet. And if I needed to take evasive action right now, I have plenty of time to do so. Okay, a big bunch of them have spawned right behind me. That's actually good, because if they're that close behind me, they're not going to spawn in front of me before we get to Blackwater. And this should be pretty routine. Just crossing the town limits right now. There we go, 14:05, no problem. Alright, I'm not going to have a shootout. This is not a war horse, so I'm just gonna go this way. Okay, this is not a horse with high health. You can see his health had taken a pretty big hit on the run through Blackwater. But he is a strong swimmer, even though he has low stamina. He can't stay in the water a long time, but he's a big horse, nice, strong swimmer. And that was that. Horseman 9 achieved. Silver Bay, Kentucky Saddler with, what was it, three minutes to spare? No problem. Big, beautiful horse. One I really like to ride around. Okay, so if you stuck with me to the end, I hope you enjoyed that, and thanks for watching.